So before we dive into Warren Buffett, his portfolio, Berkshire Hathaway, what he's buying, which some of the stocks he's buying might surprise you, don't forget to check out the sponsor of this video, guys, which is Moomoo. They're nice enough to sponsor the channel, guys, and they're a cutting-edge trading platform. So use that link down below, or simply go to stasserfest.com/Moomoo. It's that simple. Check out all the details on there, guys. You can get up to 16 stocks. Each of those could be valued up to $2,000, and depending on how much money you deposit onto the platform, you can get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which is guaranteed. So check out all the details, link down below, or again, just go to stasserfest.com/Moomoo. Shout out to Moomoo. And with that being said, guys, cheers. Let's dive right into it. So you guys know this guy right here, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Warren Buffett. He made some interesting moves over the past, let's say, 2 months, if you will, considering the 13F is from the previous quarter, and it's not obviously precisely in real time, but these are some stocks that he's been buying. We're going to cover them in this video, and I want to go over his top holdings, which he's all in on one particular company. You guys probably know what company that is. We'll talk about that later in the video. So yeah, let's talk about Warren Buffett, and this picture right here is pretty sick, guys. Look at that picture. If it wants to zoom in. Oops, there we go. Nope, it's not working. Either way, oh, there it is. You guys see that? Yeah, I drew that. I drew that picture. Didn't I do a good job? I'm just kidding, guys. I can't draw for the life of me. But either way, look, Warren Buffett is the best investor of all time, and these are the stocks right here that he's been buying. Let me actually zoom in a little bit, and we'll go one by one with my big old head blocking the tickers, so you guys don't cheat and look at the stocks and get ahead of the program here, guys. So number one, he bought more, and this is actually a new holding, I believe. Let me actually see. So he didn't buy more. He initiated these three that we're going to talk about. Yeah. So this is DHI, also known as DR Horton, right? He initiated this position in the last quarter, and now shares held or principal amount right under 6 million shares. You guys can see right here. That's amazing, with market value being at $726 million. And of course, he's not messing with small companies. He's so wealthy at this point. Everybody knows that he can't go and just buy some small caps. I mean, he has to buy the whole company for it to be worthwhile. And to be honest, at this point, it's not even worthwhile for him to go buy a $100 million company or a $1 billion company. He's got to be looking at the bigger players out there. And these positions, for all we know, these could be starter positions. Keep that in mind. These could be starter positions for all we know, meaning these could be the initial buys that Buffett is making before he adds even more in the next quarter, which is why it's so important to look at, in my opinion, not to copy. Keyword is look, not copy. But I think it's important to look at what the super investors are doing and kind of where their heads are at. So DHI, guys, is what kind of company is it? Well, this is, if I come down a little bit right here and show you, this is a home building company in East, North, Southeast, South Central, Southwest, and the Northwest regions in the United States. Interesting, right? So he's initiating a position in a home builder here, and DR Horton, they engage in the acquisition and development of land and construction and sale of residential homes in 106 markets across 33 states under the names of DR Horton, America's Builder, Express Homes, Emerald Homes, and Freedom Homes. And look at this, guys. Get ready for this. The next stock that he bought, which is NVR, another consumer discretionary, he bought $70 million worth of that. Guess what that is? You guessed it, another home builder, right, guys? Another home builder. And guess what? This next one here, which is Lennar, excuse me, and granted, this is not that big of a position, but it's a $17 million holding right now. And for all we know, again, these could be starter positions. He bought another, or not another, but this is a new position, 152,000 shares of Lennar, which right now, to give you a little perspective, this is a $33 billion market cap. If I'm not mistaken, I believe D.R. Horton is a $40 billion. Let's see here if I come back to D.R. Horton and scroll up a little bit. Yeah, $39.2 billion. So this Lennar Corporation, $32.9 billion. And again, if we scroll down over here, give me a second, guys, they're Lennar Corporation, together with its subsidiaries, they operate as a home builder primarily under the Lennar brand in the United States. They operate through Home Building East, Home Building Central, Texas, Home Building West, Financial Services, yada, 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 another home builder, guys. So, of course, he's not going all in on home builders. Obviously, these are very minuscule pieces of the portfolio. If you guys take a look, D.R. Horton, which is almost a $730 million holding for Berkshire, this is only 0.2% of the portfolio. I mean, geez, Lennar is only 0.01%. So think about how that's like you having $1 million and you're buying AMC stock or something with $100 or whatever it ends up being. I don't know the exact math, but that's how minuscule it is. So keep in mind, these could be starter positions. They're not big at all by any means. So he's not making a crazy bet right now. But the fact that these are the newest holdings in Berkshire, it's pretty interesting, right? Considering the housing market, which right now, guys, it's pretty interesting. And by no means am I a housing expert. I'm not. But look, supply is not where it needs to be. There's low supply, demand's through the roof. Interest rates are through the roof, and people are holding on to their houses. We've covered this before on the channel, right? People are not willing to sell out of their house when they're locked in at a 30-year 2%, 3%. They're not willing to sell out, probably pay higher prices for a new house, and pay an 8% rate. I mean, that's stupid, right? That's just stupid for most people, and most people are not moving right now unless they have to, unless they have no other choice, right? If people can stay put, they're staying put, and who knows how that's going to play out. But clearly Buffett's betting on more homes being built. Hopefully that does happen. I mean, that'd be great for supply to shoot up. But it'll also be great for interest rates to come back down, for mortgage rates to come back down. But who knows when that is going to happen as well. So right now, obviously, you guys all know this. Apple is his biggest holding. It's now 50. It is now 51% of Berkshire Hathaway, which is just unreal. He owns $178 billion of Apple stock, which is just mind-blowing. I mean, think about that, guys. $178 billion, and he owns almost 1 billion shares, 915 million shares of Apple. And the second biggest position, we'll run through these very quickly. We're already almost 10, 11 minutes in here, but we're looking at Bank of America's number 2, American Express number 3, Coca-Cola's number 4, Chevron's 5, Oxy's 6, Kraft Heinz is 7. These are the names that we're used to hearing here with Mr. Warren Buffett. Are they not, guys? I mean, Bank of America, you got your Coca-Cola, you got your energy, right? These are the names that we're used to. It's crazy, though, how he's really all in on Apple. Well, it's not crazy. He knows what he knows what he's doing, obviously, but it's crazy how, what is crazy is Buffett was against technology. You guys probably know that, against investing in it. That was 10 years ago or whatever. And oh boy, how have times changed? I mean, geez, I'm sure if you told him 10, 15 years ago, he'd be 50% in Apple in 10, 15 years, he'd laugh at you, but here we are. He's 51% in Apple, which is insane. Almost 1 billion shares. I wonder if that will get to 1 billion. If I were him, I'd want to get it to around 1 billion and just leave it at 1 billion. That'd be sick. Imagine having 1 million shares, let alone 1 billion shares of a company, guys, especially Apple. I mean, holy crap. But either way, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video. Just use that link down below. Simply open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And mind you guys, each of those could be valued up to $2,000 And if you fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks for a limited time, the clock's ticking, you could also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it, guys. Use that link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you later.